All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And in today's video, we are going to go back to some Jelly Roll. Now, the first Jelly Roll video I did not do so well, all right? I do not have really an audience built up for the guy, so it didn't get a ton of views. So I think he did well enough, though, that he deserves a round 2 at the very least. So we're going to give him a good look at a round 2, see if we can get some momentum rolling on the channel for some Jelly Roll, all right? So today, we're going to do Creature by Jelly Roll. And the reason I picked this one is because it is featuring N9ne. Love N9ne. Big fan. Have been for, 20, 30 years. Something ridiculous like that. And it also has Krizz Kaliko in it, which the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever heard him. It's kind of that one of those types of names that sound like a bunch of different rappers' names that you've heard. So maybe I've heard Krizz Kaliko, maybe not. I know who N9ne is, and we are learning about Jelly Roll. So let's get going. This is Creature, Jelly Roll featuring N9ne and Krizz Kaliko. Liking it, like that. Nice little guitar.
There's a monster under my bed, and at my window there's a dragon. I accepted the challenge and turned me into a savage.
Oh, Jelly, okay. Alright, so Jelly's already getting deep, man. He's already getting deep. There's a monster under his bed, and there's, what was it? Hold on, there's a dragon.
I accepted the challenge and turned me into a savage.
Oh, not far enough, hold on.
There's a monster under my bed, and at my window there's a dragon. I accepted the challenge and turned me into a savage.
Alright, so there's a monster under his bed, and at his window there's a dragon. So he is surrounded, okay? There's nowhere for him to go. He can't jump out the window. There's a dragon out there. He can't step off his bed, try to run out his bedroom. There's a monster under there. So he's accepted this. Okay, he's accepted that there's these demons and these forces around him. Okay, alright, man. It turns him into a savage. So maybe that's him becoming, these things that, are surrounding him and that he's afraid of. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go.
I accepted the challenge and turned me into a savage. I broke a promise to myself again.
Oh.
I don't know why I am so vulnerable.
Oh.
They try to help, but I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable.
Oh. Okay, man. Like, his voice is nice. His voice is fucking nice. And this is heavy right here. Hold on.
I don't know why.
He broke a promise to himself.
I don't know why I'm so vulnerable.
Why is he so vulnerable?
Try to help, but I won't let them in.
Try to help, but won't let him in.
I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable.
Rock bottom's where he's comfortable. Okay. So, he's like, he's broken promises to himself. All right, I'm not going to do this again, or the next time I need help, I'm going to tell somebody, or whatever it is, okay? So he has broken that promise. He hasn't done it. Did not follow through. He wonders why he's so vulnerable. People are trying to come in to help him, okay? Figure everything out. And he will not let them in. He will not let them in. And then how do you finish it? Hold on.
But I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable.
Because rock bottom's where he's comfortable, okay? And a lot of times, if you're at rock bottom, all right, you get in that mindset, you can't go any lower. You just wallow in this, and it's almost safe, okay? Because if you start climbing up out of this, okay, whatever situation you're in, depression, legal trouble, financial trouble, whatever it is, you start climbing out of it, and what happens if you get knocked back down? That's a tough pill to swallow. That's hard to overcome. You start doing better, and then something happens, you make a mistake, and you're back down in that pit. So just if you stay comfortable there, you start living there, and you accept it, and you don't try to get out of it, you can't go any further down. And you won't fall if you miss a rung on your way back up. So just be at peace with this, and you never have to be hurt again. Like, that's fucking deep, man. That's really deep. We are 34 seconds into this song. Jesus Christ. Come on, guys.
But I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable. Both my feet planted when most people would have panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged.
Ugh. Both of his feet were planted. Something about, like, when most people would have... Hold on. Damn, Jelly, what are you doing to me here?
I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable. Both my feet planted when most people would have panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged.
Okay, so both of his feet were planted when most other people would panic. He embraced the storm or something like that. Hold on. Damn it, I lost it.
Most people would have panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged.
He found beauty in what was damaged. Okay, that goes back to just that other bar right there about being comfortable at rock bottom. Okay, he's damaged. Whatever's damaged around him, he's finding beauty in it. Okay, so you can appreciate this damaged, flawed thing, which is maybe a part of the healing process. Also, now that I'm saying that, okay, so maybe he needs to look at himself, realize he is damaged, but he is still beautiful and has worth even in this damaged state. Maybe that's where he's going with that. I think I like that.
When most people would have panicked, I embraced the storm.
Yes. Most people would have panicked, okay? So his feet were planted when most people would have panicked. He embraced the storm. So whatever was going on, he embraced all this around him and found beauty in what was damaged. Okay, so either he weathered the storm and found beauty in himself so he could start healing again, or he just stayed and endured the storm and became one with it and came out the other end a broken, damaged person. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. That's beautiful anyway. So either one of those, either it's in a good healing context, or let's stay at rock bottom and dwell in our own filth context. One of those two, for sure. Kind of polar opposites. So I think I got all bases covered there.
I'm not afraid of the boogeyman. Instead, I look at him like he's a friend.
Oh.
There's not a monster out there in the world that's scarier than the one that's within.
Oh. He's not scared of the boogeyman. His boogeyman's his friend. There's not a monster in the world that's as dangerous as the one within, or something along those lines. Essentially is the gist of that. Basically, he is more afraid of the monster inside him, of what he himself is capable of doing, than any other monster, boogeyman, werewolf, chupacabra, anything, you know? And yeah, that's crazy. It's you know, sometimes, you know, if you get a glimpse at what you're capable of, it might scare you a little bit, you know? So, we'll just leave it at that.
The scarier than the one that's within. There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So, you know, the monster out his window is family to him now. So, you know, he's been surrounded by evil, by negativity, by just bad things for so long. He's used to it. It's like family, you know. He's comfortable around it. He's comfortable at rock bottom with and around all these monsters. He is becoming one himself. He's more afraid of the one within than any of the ones externally around him. I mean, like, this is definitely like a deep dive into his psyche when he was at rock bottom, for sure. Absolutely. Check. Let's go.
My religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow. When I spray this flow, I created mo. Creatures are like when I heat up the mic, I'm a breed of the night, but I'm tainted though.
Oh, Techie. Oh, Tech, hold up. Let's hear what he's got to say. 'Cause he's going at like a low tech speed, okay? He's in first gear here, so we might have a chance of understanding him.
but I'm hated so.
Oh, too far. Or not far enough. Hold on.
Never let me down. Not to say this no, but I'm hated so. My religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow.
He's hated so by the religious freaks who say he's the biggest beast. All right. You know, because he was, he's definitely. Hold on. Let me hear it one more time.
But I'm hated. Never let me down. Not to say this no, but I'm hated so. My religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow.
Biggest.
When I spray this flow, I created mo.
Okay, so he's talking about, you know, like, what was it? Angelic was one of his album names. It had some pretty intense symbolism. I don't know if that was a reference to the religious zealots, nuts, freaks, the religious people who took offense to that back when that album came out. That might be a reference to that, I feel like. Well, hold on.
Not to say this no, but I'm hated so. My religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow. When I spray this flow, I created mo. Creatures are like when I heat up the
Okay, so they're saying he's the biggest beast and he creates more. When he spits this flow, he created more, or something like that. So, they say that he was a beast. Okay, because of the symbolism in his album cover and in some of his lyrics back in the day. And they're saying he's creating more, because every time he spits this flow, he's inspiring somebody else to try to follow in his footsteps, right? So he's creating more of these, to these religious freaks, is how he put it. He is creating more of these monsters now when he spits this flow. Puts that seed in their head, like, I want to be a rapper like N9ne. All right, so then they follow in their footsteps. Now you have another little N9ne out there. That's hard, man. I like it.
When I spray this flow, I created mo. Creatures are like when I heat up the mic, I'm a breed of the night, but I'm tainted though. By the darkness, I'm binded. I sparked it and shined it. They find it, cause mine is woe. For that they label me a demon seed. Wanna disable Nina, see them bleed. Hinder me fatally and see them grieve. No, you would not believe the creature inside me.
Okay, so, you know, he's talking about, like, the misconception of him from back in the day, for sure. You know, he's talking about, you know, the creating other rappers to follow in his footsteps, and how, like, they thought he was a demon seed, and how he's, you know, he's part of darkness, but he has light, and like, you know, that basically telling you that that whole narrative is sort of a misconception, all right?
Me fatally and see them grieve, no. You would not believe the creature inside me. If you deceive, Khalifa's lively. We disagree when people defy me or try to take his. Whatever the fuckery toward them, you don't want to break this. You forsake his with a sacred, then it's over. No matter what your faith is, I'm a creature.
Then he said, you know, there is a creature inside, though. We don't want to. You don't want to wake him up, talk to him. You don't want any part of it. Just leave it alone. Or, you know, he'll take care of you. And he'll send you basically to your maker no matter, or how do you put this? Hold on. Let me catch that end one more time.
We disagree when people defy me or try to take his. Whatever the fuckery toward them, you don't want to break this. You forsake his with a sacred, then it's over. No matter what your faith is.
You don't want to forsake this with the sacred, and it's over for you. I don't care what your faith is, or something like that. So whoever you know you pray to, you know, Allah, Jesus, God, flying spaghetti monster. He's about to send you there to meet him, so don't fuck with him.
Toward them, you don't want to break this. You forsake his with a sacred, then it's over. No matter what your faith is, I'm a creature. There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down. Yeah, I managed to get myself in trouble all
this must be Krizz Kaliko. He looks familiar. I don't think I've ever heard this guy though.
I keep my hands to myself. I take a shot and it's over. That's how I end up in hell. I hope I don't pass it down to my offspring. They get everything from the daddy, feel like I'm addicted to all things.
I hope I don't give it, pass it on to my offspring. So, you know, what this mean streak, the creature, the dark side of him, he doesn't want to pass this to his offspring. Me and my wife always joke that our kids got every bad thing from each one of us. And, so, my procrastination, her anxiety, her talkativeness, my, short wick, okay? So we just have these little beasts, okay, who have taken every bad trait that we did not want them to take from us, and they have them all. They have some of the good ones, too. Don't get me wrong, they're damn good kids, but it's just funny. They're stubborn, and they're just, it's like dealing with a cross between me and my wife, and that's the worst combination to have in a one singular person you could possibly imagine. So, I feel that one, man.
My offspring, they get everything from their daddy, feel like I'm addicted to all things. There's no reason to change, gone too far now, and I'm stuck in my ways, back at the bar now. They say I'm a flirt and they right, I ain't perfect guy. So when I'm thirsty and perking and purposely searching for something that's hurting me, so I just get back up and go.
He ain't perfect, okay? So sometimes, like, when he's searching for something that isn't going to actually be good for him, okay? He wants a release of some sort. He wants a substance, he wants to do something that's not necessarily wholesome, not necessarily bad or illegal, but, maybe he wants to eat an entire chocolate cake, okay? It's not good for him. He knows it, but that was what he feels like is going to make him happy at that point in time. So that's what he wants, okay?
He's back at the bar now. They say I'm a flirt and they right, I ain't perfect guy. So when I'm thirsty and perking and purposely searching for something that's hurting me, so
he's purposely searching for something that's going to hurt his soul or whatever. All right. Is it a violent movie, violent video games? Does he want, to take some pills, to smoke some pot, to have some coke, to drink some beer, whatever? He's looking for this release, even though he knows it's not healthy and it's not good for his soul. So let's go.
I ain't perfect guy. So when I'm thirsty and perking and purposely searching for something that's hurting me, so I just can't pack up and go. I just back out of it slow. That's how it go. I got to back out the hole. What next? Like I don't know. Okay. I think he be laughing at me, hands be grabbing at me. Feel like God let it happen to me. Dab it blast for me, and these be a tab it dash really. Okay. Yeah. I think I better let it go. Either that or I gotta let it know. And I can't do that. There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
I like that. I like that end. I like the symbolism there of him putting on the mask, hiding who he truly is, and just going into the crowd and blending in. I like that. Make sure there's 18 seconds. We should let it roll a little bit. Make sure there's nothing else going to happen here. Hold on. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Good song. Really like that song. Like N9ne. Krizz Kaliko wasn't bad. He wasn't too bad. He looks familiar and the name sounds familiar. I can't place him though. But anyway, yeah, nice song. Damn nice song. Very, very nice message, not a nice message, but a true to life message, about struggling with your demons and with your monsters and with your anger and frustration and what have you. And how these things in N9ne's verse have followed him from the past. So he's, done things in the past that still follow him today. And then the other guy being worried about passing his stuff on to the future. So you kind of have a whole entire look from a few different perspectives on how to deal with your demons and what do you do with the creature inside you. Very interesting. Really like that. But that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.